The intention of this meditation is to honor and celebrate our inner and outer senses and our interconnectedness with the world. Every perception of sound, light, smell, touch, and movement is an affirmation that we are alive and in a dance with the whole universe. This meditation is an opportunity to connect with the sensory experiences that help you feel nourished, balanced, and excited. We will begin this meditation in a standing position, if you are able. So take the next few moments to find your way up to your feet. At some point during the meditation, you may want to transition to sitting or lying down, so have anything you need to be comfortable close by. Take a few moments to let your body move in any way that feels good, or just settle into a balanced and relaxed state. Let's take a deep breath and let out a sigh. How about 1 or 2 or even 5 more at your own pace? Remember, at any time, you are free to follow your body's needs for movement or rest. Trust your body's innate sense of balance. I'm going to read a sutra from the Radiance Sutras by Dr. Lorin Roche. Sutra 50. All around you, in every moment, the world is offering a feast for your senses. Songs are playing, tasty food is on the table, fragrances are in the air, colors fill the eyes with light. You who long for union, attend this banquet with loving focus. The outer and inner worlds open to each other. Oneness of vision, oneness of heart. Right here in the midst of it all, mount that elation, ascend with it, become identical with the ecstatic essence, embracing both worlds. The inner and outer worlds open to each other. All around you in every moment, the world is offering a feast for your senses. Attend this banquet with loving focus. The inner and outer worlds open to each other. Oneness of vision, oneness of heart. Become identical with the ecstatic essence, embracing both worlds, embracing the inner and the outer. The world is offering a feast for your senses. You who long for union, attend this banquet with loving focus. Embracing both worlds. Now let's enjoy the feast by honoring, delighting in, and giving thanks for each of our senses. Feel your feet, legs, and pelvis. Appreciate how your upper body flows softly upward from that base. Begin to sway through your torso, gently shifting your weight side to side, forward and back. Invite your spine to feel fluid, like a natural wave motion through your whole torso. Let your ribs, shoulders, and head go with the flow in a way that feels pleasurable to you. Perhaps you're like a palm tree in the breeze, or you're moving like seaweed underwater. Feel free to explore this movement for a minute or so. At some point, you may feel like you want to close your eyes and continue to feel the physical sensations. Get curious about what you are experiencing. Allow the flow to be as slow or as deep as you like. When it feels right, gradually let the movements get smaller and smaller, slower and slower. Continue to let your head just bobble on top as you come closer to center. What sense lets you know where the center is? See how subtle the undulation can be, almost as delicate as a thought. As your movement coasts toward a pause, it may transform into a balance of stillness and motion. You will know it when you feel it, because the sensation is liquid and exquisite. Take some time to savor these sensations. Now let's transition to appreciating our sense of vision. Open your arms wide and lift them to the sky in thanks and openness. With your eyes open, welcome the quality of embracing the world through vision. If you give your eyes freedom to roam, where would they like to explore? Where would your eyes like to gaze? Now explore your sense of panoramic vision. Simply allow yourself to notice the wide visual field and find pleasure in it. In panoramic vision, we're not focusing on any single thing, just resting in appreciation of the space and the light. You may find a simple pleasure in attending to the wholeness of the visual field, to the left and to the right, above and below. You may notice a sense of spaciousness. Let's transition now to hearing, welcoming the quality of embracing the world in all directions through your sense of sound. Let's listen to Sutra 15. Bathe deeply in that ocean of sound vibrating within you now and always, resonating softly, permeating the space of the heart. The ear that is tuned by rapt listening learns to hear the song of creation. First, like a handbell, then subtler, like a flute, subtler still as a stringed instrument, eventually as the buzz of a bee. Entering this current of sound, the listening one forgets the external world, becomes absorbed into internal sound, then absorbed in vastness, like the song of the stars as they shine. Bathe deeply in that ocean of sound, vibrating within you, now as always, resonating softly, permeating the space of the heart. hear the song of creation. The listening one becomes absorbed into eternal sound, like the song of the stars as they shine. Breathe deeply in that ocean of sound vibrating within you, permeating the space of the heart, like the song of the stars as they shine. Welcome sounds that are close. Welcome sounds in the distance. Welcome sounds that are short. Welcome sounds that are continuous or that have a constant hum to them. For a few moments, welcome all sounds that come in and out of awareness. Now let's appreciate the sense of touch. You might notice the touch of your feet on the floor, your body on your chair, your clothes on your skin. Touch one hand with the other. Run your fingers or your hands along your arms and give thanks for this miraculous sense of touch. Sutra 13. Lift your hands and with a gesture, turn aside all the forces of the outer world. Attend to the vibrancy within. Let the fingers lightly touch and bless eyes, ears, nostrils, mouth, all the entrances to the head. Invite attention to be within the skin and cherish the quiet shimmer of vital energies. When you notice an inner gateway, enter with love as one coming home. As the surge of light substance rises, follow it up into the space between the eyebrows, where it breaks out as an orgasm of light. As we continue, feel free to change positions if it feels right. You could stay standing or find your way to sitting or lying down. Now let's appreciate our sense of breathing. Air is actually our primary source of food and nutrition. We need a continuous flow of air to feed every cell in our body. You might breathe in with a sense of appreciation that breath is life. Air is a vital substance that becomes part of my cells. If you want to experience the body's sense and love for air, try breathing out and then pause for a few seconds. Notice the hunger for breath beginning to form and grow stronger. When your body's desire for breath grows strong, take a wonderfully deep breath in and savor the feeling. As the air flows in through the nose or mouth, feel the touch of air. The smell of the air, even if it is nothing perceptible, just pure air. The temperature of the air as it flows in. Breathing out slowly through the mouth, you may notice the air is warmer. The rhythm of expansion and contraction, the feeling of the lungs expanding and contracting with the inhale and exhale. Consider your breath as music. Let it become audible in some way. Hear the passage of air through your nose or mouth. Sutra 4. At the end of the exhale, breath surrenders to quietude. For a moment, you hang in the balance, suspended in the fertile spaciousness that is the source of breath. At the end of the inhale, filled with the song of the breath, there is a moment when you are simply holding the tender mystery. In these interludes, experience opens into exquisite vastness with no beginning and no end. Embrace this infinity without reservation. You are its vessel. Give yourself a minute to breathe effortlessly and notice the sensations that occur. Enjoy the simple pleasures of breath. And ending with Sutra 9, wrapping up our exploration of the senses. The senses declare an outrageous world, sounds and scents, ravishing colors and shapes, ever-changing skies, iridescent reflections, all these beautiful surfaces decorating vibrant emptiness. The God of love is courting you, light as a feather. Every perception is an invitation into revelation. Hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, touching. Ways of knowing creation. Transmissions of electric realization. The deepest reality is always right here. Every perception is an invitation into revelation. Encircled by splendor in the center of the sphere, meditate where the body thrills to currents of intimate communion. Follow your senses to the end and beyond, into the heart of space. And perhaps into the spaces in your heart. Every perception is an invitation into revelation. Hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, touching, all ways of knowing creation. Your senses declare an outrageous world. Transmissions of electric realization. Follow your senses to the end and beyond, into the heart of space. When you feel like you are ready to transition, give yourself plenty of time to reorient to the outside world. Drawing your attention back to your breath. Perhaps taking a bigger inhale sighing with your exhale. Maybe beginning to shift your weight a bit. Feel free to stretch, yawn, or move in any way that feels good. You can blink a few times, beginning to open and close your eyes, flowing between inner and outer vision. Reconnect with the world around you. Remember where you are, what time it is, and what you're up to after meditation. If you'd like, consider how you would welcome your love of the senses into the rest of your day. Every perception is an invitation into revelation, ways of knowing creation. Whenever you're ready, create a smooth transition for yourself from meditation back into the flow of your day.